My name is Kasiryes Willy. I'm so excited and honored to be on this very important day in my life. Uh, Allow me first thank my mother, Madam Julie Solberg, for making me a person now that I can stand and say something before you. My mother, Madam Julie Solberg, thank you very much. Thank you for all sacrifices you done for making me a person now. I'm so proud of you, Mother. I want to share with you how Child Africa rescued my life and secured my future. And this uncle of mine promised my grandmother that it is okay, let me go with Kasiryes in Kampala so that I can help him to join the secondary school. My grandmother was very happy about such a news because everyone was talking about. The following day, I was taken to Kampala to go and continue my studies from there, join secondary school. Unfortunately, when I reached there, of course, the term started. I worked housework, as you know, houseboy. So you have to clean house, you have to do everything, washing clothes, and I was okay with that because I wanted to study. My main issue was studying. As long as I can, if you can do anything on me, it is okay as long as you put me in school. I was okay with that. But when the term started, I reminded my uncle about the plan of putting me in secondary school. Then it was like, wait, be patient. I'm planning for you something big. Then I waited because I didn't have any option. This uncle of mine used to live me in a house to go and spend some months somewhere outside. So they completed that first term. When he came back, I told him that, but uncle, you said that I will join a secondary school. Even up to now, he told me that, you man, the problem, you talk too much. You don't know what you want. I rescued you from village. You are feeding well. I'm giving you some money, but here you are still talking about nonsense. He was very hungry, agitated, irritated about my telling him about joining the secondary school. Then from there, I stopped talking about going to school anymore because I realized that telling him that would cause a problem. I maintained my housework, do my housework, so that I can have peace with him. With you, I want to escape. Because that time I had some money, he was paying me that time. And I used to keep that money, knowing that if I raise enough, I will take back myself to school. I had that money. So I told him to help me, house me, be with him, I get a school, and go, I study my studies. This man was like, you bring me problems. If they realize that you are here, it will not work for me. I will also be fired. I was very stuck. But then, during that time, we had a neighbor. There is a neighbor of ours who had a birthday party. And that neighbor invited me to be one of the ushers there. One of the guests who were invited on that party was Madame Julie Solberg. So, when Madam came, I opened up the gate because I was helping this gate man. He was a friend of mine. Opened up for visitors. Then welcoming the mother, and she is a Muzungu to me. He was very surprised to look at this skin. You know what it means. So I welcomed her, and then she also looked at me. She has a good smile. Actually, what I love on this mother is a smile. She smiled at me, and I was happy about that. A Mzungu to smile at me. It was somehow, it impressed me. So, so as she was, because I was even cleaning cars. I went there and also tried to clean the car. You know that when you are inside there, you are a houseboy and also helping your friend, a gate man, because his role was to make sure that those cars are clean. I went and I helped him to clean this car of Madam. So Madam, when he looked at me, I continued smiling me. Now, when she was going, again I'm the one who opened up this gate. She called me and asked me my name. And then asked me my level of education. But when she asked me, I was very shy, and even my mood became low. Someone was excited, then I suddenly lowered my mood. Because I was like, if she gets to know that I'm not a student, everything will be done. I will be done with it. Even this small relationship, the small connection I've developed will go away. So I wanted to deceive that I'm studying, but then something told me, no, don't lie, tell her the truth. I told her that, yes, Madam, I'm here helping my uncle with housework. I'm not studying. Then she all of a sudden changed her face. Why? Because she was hurrying. She told me that, no, don't worry. Have my card, business card. Then call me, because she had another engagement that time. She told me that, please, have my card. You will contact me and then come to me tomorrow. I was very happy to have such a good news in my life, because I thought that maybe God, this is where God has started it to change my life. The following day, I was very happy. The following day, I immediately called, because everything was on the card, very clear. With my simple English I had, I managed to trace the location. I went there in Kansang offices there. When I reached there, good enough, I found there welcoming people. These people, South Africa, indeed, it is everyone has been there for me. These people welcomed me very well. I thought that I would be tossed, I would be tested away. They said, no, please come. Who are you? And I want to meet Madame Yu. Then they looked at me. Do you have an appointment with her? Yes. Okay, have a seat. Then they went, and then they called me to go and meet her in her office. When I reached there, Madam surprisingly was still remembering me. I thought that she had remembered it. I mean, she had forgotten it. Then she told me, Kasiryes, you are the one. Oh, very happy to meet you again. Then she told me, why are you here? I said, Madam, I'm here because of one thing, Madam. I want to study, but I don't have any opportunity for studying. Then she told me, are you serious about it? I said, yes, ma'am, I'm very serious. Then she told me, what do you want to become in future? I immediately said that I want to be a doctor, because I had that in my mind already. That doctor will inspire me. Okay, so she told me that look for a school, any school of your choice you want. I was like, what? Then from there, I'm going to support you until when you finish your studies. Even I cried because of happiness. So, but again, she told me, because I told her everything, how I came to Kampala. Then she told me that, how are you going to manage, yet you are with your uncle. Your uncle doesn't want you to go to school. Then she told me that, please, this is a secret. Don't tell him. But then it was like, and I want to put you in a boarding section. How are you going to manage? I told Madam, it's okay for me. I'm not going to let him know about our plan. Let me get somewhere. And then I run somewhere so that my uncle cannot understand. But after, when I started, the Madam started paying gave me money, upkeep, and then I got a good school. But then, one day when I come back, I forgot to remove my uniform. My uncle found me in the uniform. Then it was like, what is this? Why are you putting on like that? Then told me, you are studying or I don't understand. Then said, hey, you are stealing my money. You are stealing my money to go and then deceive that you are studying. Okay. From today onwards, I don't deal with thieves. I don't want thugs in my house. It chased me away. Then everything I became stuck with that. I couldn't go again and tell mother because when I go, I thought that she will stop there also. I got my room. I decided to think about getting this room without her knowing that because she wanted me to be in the boarding section. This room, because I didn't have enough money, I bought this kind of, because this room didn't have electricity. I didn't have money to get the room which had electricity at that time. And I used to, by then we had, in the village, we have these small metallic tins using paraffin to generate what? The frame. So I went, I bought one, and then I started using it to act as my source of what? Light while I was reading. So started, she supported me. I completed my term. I went back there to her. I told her the truth that, madam, because there is a situation where I feel that I couldn't manage, even the money for fuel was done. I didn't have anything. I went out, I told her about the situation I was in. Yeah? Then she told me, it's okay. If you can go back and then home, I will still continue to support you. I went back home. Madam continued supporting me from primary, from senior 1, senior 4, completed senior 4, she again continued to support me, senior 6. Senior 6, I did it well. I was admitted at Imbara University of Science and Technology with a bachelor's degree of medicine and surgery. Working in Lila Regional Referral Hospital. I want to thank my mom. Thank you very much, Mother, for this transformation. Thank you for the sacrifices. Thank you for endless love. Thank you for making me a person right now. I'm here. I am able to stand here because of Madame Gibson. Long live South Africa. Long live my mother, Madame. Thank you very much. May Almighty God grant you with what your heart desires. Thank you very much.